a number of queries for choosing this topic. But then as we go along, we're going to be sorting out a lot of things. Okay, so I'm going to be introducing my guest. So I would like Mr. Toby Martins, if he's present, to kindly say hello to the house. Mr. Toby Martins, hello, please, am I still on?
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. So Mr. Toby Martins is the CEO of Next Gigs Realty and Investment Limited. So please, if you're with us, kindly say hello to the house. Unmute.
Hello,
and say
hello.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much, sir, for obliging us. So, and I would want Mr. Adedayo Arogundade. He is the head marketing and strategy, Landmarks Corporate Realty Limited. I would like him to also say hello to the house. Hello. Mr. Arogundade, are you still with us? Mr. Arogundade. Okay, so perhaps he was locked out. I believe he will join us as soon as possible. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so to be. So I am Nima Ikule, like I previously introduced myself. I am the managing director of Palmspring Real Estate Consultancy, like quite a number of you know. So I'm going to be telling you a few things about myself before we go ahead to have today's session. So I studied medicine and surgery in University of Lagos College of Medicine. I'm a resident doctor in Obs and Gynae LASUS, and I'm the financial secretary of the Association of Resident Doctor LASUS. I am also the managing director at Palmspring Real Estate Consultancy. I'm a child protection advocate. Well, I was the convener of Abuse Me Not project. This project was actually a campaign against child sexual abuse, and I'm a co-founder of the Women Health Triangle Initiative. This is a government organization ensuring all-round health for women. I'm goal-oriented with special problem-solving skills, and I am married with kids. Hello, please, am I still audible?
Yes, you are. Yes.
So we can hear you. We can hear you.
Yes, you are.
All right. Palmspring Real Estate Consultancy is a real estate brokerage firm in Nigeria. It's a fast-growing one, actually, and then we take pride in making genuine and secured lands and properties available for smart investors without stress. So note the keywords: genuine, secured, and affordable lands and properties for smart investors, only smart investors. We are a team of dedicated, goal-oriented, trusted brokers. And these are our affiliates. So these are real estate brokerage groups, and the teams are made up of surveyors, lawyers, and real estate brokers, and they basically ensure that only genuine properties are brought on board. So okay, no, now our products. So what do we do at Palmspring Real Estate? We sell land, houses in various stages of development. That is, if you want properties in the off-plan stage, ongoing development and all that. And then we have properties in Lagos, Ibadan, Ilorin, and Abuja. Now, Yes, these are a few products of ours. However, the essence of bringing this up is to do some sort of comparison. I really hope I'm still audible. Hello?
Yes, you are.
Okay, thank you. So the essence of bringing this up is to do some sort of comparison, and then this will bring me to why I chose medical doctors. Okay, so the number of times I advertise some of our products on my status and on our association groups, and I get people entering my DM and saying, Ebikule, all these your prices. When do you think we can also, do you think we can also have a land or have a property in Lagos with all these high prices? So basically, I thought of it in the real sense. There's always this illusion that if you're a medical doctor, you are stickingly rich. So that's it. And I call it an illusion because it's not true. So I decided that, okay, fine. Quite a number of my colleagues cannot afford this 3-bedroom unit with BQ in VI. Look, the cost is about 180 million. Of course, everybody wants to live in VI, Koi, and all that. But there's always a price attached. And here we are talking about huge capital. So a number of us can't afford the properties here. Coming down to Chevron in Lekki, you'll see that the price is getting a bit reduced. Then coming to the mainland, so you have the properties on the mainland here. Now, note the title of these properties. You are seeing properties with certificates of occupancy and then governor's consent. So the point I'm trying to make here is that the better or the choicier the location, the higher the price of the product. Now, coming down to our mainland, because I see that quite a number of people have this love for mainland and they are not even ready to move to the island. So you will notice that the prices are dropping. So which means that if you're going to come into my DM or you're going to call me that you need a property in VI, you should know what it means because it's capital intensive. And from my survey, I've been able to deduce that quite a number of cannot afford or invest. So now, looking at this is a land. This Queen's Park is so it has occupancy and it says hello.
Yeah, the network is breaking.
Is it better now?
Yes.
All right. So now I'm talking about this property in Mowe Ofada. This property has a certificate of occupancy and it's selling at 2 million. If you come down here at looking at Ibejuleki, or okay, this is Sharp Party in Lekki. This property has a government approved excision and it's selling at 3.3 million. So now, what the comparison I'm trying to make here is that the higher the title or the better the title of your property, the higher the price of that property. The location,
the network is breaking.
Property you want, the higher the price of the property. So, from myself, able to do that.
Your network is breaking.
Since we can't hear again, the network is breaking. She's using two devices actually. So one of her devices is on, and that's why we can see her screen. So she'll be back in some minutes.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, can hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Sorry, please. It's about to rain here, and I guess that's what is affecting this network. But I don't know if you can hear me better now.
It's
We
better.
can hear you better.
Okay, so sorry for
Really?
that.
I'm hearing you well.
Let you see. That's why I said. That's why I didn't bother anymore. See.
Okay, so I was trying to say that if a property has a certificate of occupancy, you expect that it's going to be quite more expensive than a property that is just a registered survey or freehold. So I was able to deduce that quite a number of my colleagues could not afford properties that are on the high side. That's okay. Having a property of 25 million, 75 million and all that. So I thought of the fact that, okay, fine, if you can't afford a property that is that high, you should be able to afford properties within the ranges of 1 million, 1.5 million, or perhaps 3.3 million. Of course, I know that quite a number of doctors may do better. That's the truth. So I'm not restricting it, but from my survey, I've been able to deduce that quite a number of people cannot afford all those quite expensive ones. So I thought of the fact that, okay, if you can try to discipline yourself and you are able to save, say, 100,000 per month. Now, if you're saving 100,000 per month, the idea is not for you to save it in your bank, like to keep your 100,000 in your bank account, because you know what the country is saying now. You know that Naira keeps depreciating and all that. So the idea is that you invest that 100,000. So I thought of, okay, what are the options we have? Which of our products has flexible payment plan? And that's the essence of this webinar. Which of our products has flexible payment plan whereby people can pay over an extended period of time, say 12 months, say 18 months. And then I came up with a few properties within the ranges of 1 million to 3 million. So now, for a doctor or a young doctor living in Lagos State, the truth is that a time will come when you would need to also have a home of your own if you don't decide to leave the country, which is the trend presently. So if you don't decide to leave the country, there will be a need for you to have a home to call your own, because you can't continue to pay rentals forever. And you know that presently rentals are even on the high side. So there is a need to have this long-term plan as to when you would also own your own home. So the idea is for you to start investing now with as little as 100,000 monthly. You invest in properties within the ranges of 1 million. Well, if you can do 2 million or 3 million. Now, if you repeat this process every year, that means that in about 4 to 5 years, you would have acquired about 5 properties. The idea is that when you are acquiring each of these properties and you're leaving them to appreciate, by the time you're ready to have your own apartment, to have your own, say you want to build your house or you want to buy your own apartment, you can easily sell off those lands to begin the journey at owning your own apartment or owning your own house. So the idea is to prevent your bank account, save with us towards owning a land. When you own the land, you leave it to appreciate, and then in due course, you can sell it off and begin the journey towards building or buying your own home. So that's the major idea. And I hope everybody got that. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, if you are interested or you have you would like to invest in real estate, these are basically the steps you just need to take. Well, there are a few steps, but it's quite easy. You contact us at Palmspring Real Estate. You tell us what you want. We do a quick portfolio search. We'll tell you what is available. You schedule an inspection. We encourage clients to involve their surveyors and lawyers so that you are rest assured. Of course, we are assuring you, but we have quite a number of clients who feel that, okay, they would like to get their surveyors and lawyers involved. So there is always room for that. The deal is closed and then voila, the landlord. So these are our contacts. If you need contacts, I feel the number of people here have my contact, but then this is our phone number, our website, our Instagram and then our address. So now, why should you invest in real estate? Like I say, well, I think I'm going to get to that slide. There are several. You shouldn't delay in investing in real estate. Say that it gives you the opportunity to leverage. Leveraging means that over time, property that we have quite a number who would not key into these options now, but would buy later from people who eventually key into them, because land is it's quite. Please, can anyone still hear me? Anyone still hear me? Please,
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Well,
Okay. Can I still see my slides?
Hello.
Can you still see my slide?
Yes.
no.
Hello, can you still see my?
No.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Can see your slide.
All right. Okay. So it gives you an opportunity to leverage, and then it's quite stable when compared to other investment opportunities. So the annual appreciation rate
No
for
problem.
house prices are
No.
5% in the past. Kindly mute participants, please. Kindly mute the participants, please.
I'm not sure I can see your slide again.
Sorry, the slide is not showing.
Okay, let me try to share it again. Sorry. Okay, a few minutes, please. Let me try to share it again. There is a big issue with network here. It's about to rain, and I think that's really affecting my network. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing it in a few minutes. Okay, so can you see it now?
Yes.
All right, thank you. So it gives you the opportunity to leverage. Like I said earlier, over time, the value of your property is likely to increase. So the chances of increment is far, far higher than any possible decrease. It's very unlikely that you have a depreciation anyway. And then it's a stable investment opportunity. Now, the annual depreciation rate for house prices has averaged between 9% in the past 5 years. These are statistics, but it's quite stable when compared to engaging in stock markets, bitcoins, and others. Then, of course, it's a source of extra income for people who can afford buying a property for rental purposes. Then it's a necessity. Of course, the demand for nice and comfortable homes is on the rise, especially in places where there are choice facilities and all that. So there is no time when people are not in need of a house or a land or anything. What is important is for you to get the right person to market for you so that you can get your property sold out in due course. So the complaints about I'm not able to sell my property, just contact the right person. Contact us at Palmspring and then you would get your property sold out. Now, of course, it's a good retirement plan. You see quite a number of people, landlords and landladies, who rely on rental income as their only source of livelihood, and they are doing very well. So it's something everybody should consider. And lastly, it's an asset. And so you should consider Yes, I've said more on this, but I would like to emphasize on land. Now, buying a land, like I said earlier, for this purpose, I made the budget between 1 million and 3 million. That cost is quite low, and they have good titles. You don't have so much responsibility in maintaining it. Then, of course, for every year that you leave it, the returns on investment keeps increasing. So it's all a win-win for you. You have little maintenance. So it's not like you're going to go there because you have a land. Well, the only thing is probably for you to cut the grass and make sure you have a fence around your own plots. After that, just leave it to keep appreciating. And you would agree with me that nothing is easier than just having a land appreciate somewhere, and then in few years you're selling it and you're making over 100% returns on investment. Now, yes, the options that you have. Land flipping. Well, I think I explained this earlier. It majorly involves you buying a portion of land or a plot of land or plots of land. You wait and then you sell. So you wait for a period of time for it to appreciate and then you sell back. Now, this is the easiest, and this is what I am proposing for my for colleagues and friends majorly, because it's like the least capital intensive. For developing raw land, well, a lot of people are not doing this anymore. It involves getting a land, getting people to begin construction, build your house from the beginning to the end. Well, a lot of people are not doing that again. A lot of people are now, buying apartments because of the stress that is involved in building. But even the building, you would agree with me, is that it's capital intensive. So it's supposed to be a long-term plan after you've engaged in land flipping. So you buy and lease. Well, this is quite straightforward. You buy the land and then you lease it out, maybe for events or for some other purposes for a period of time. You get paid, but you still own the land. So this buy-sell with owner financing is not very common here. So now, types of real estate investment or types of real estate investment majorly. Well, you could buy your property for residential purpose. That is, you want to engage in rentals and all. This is capital intensive. Commercial purpose is capital intensive, because if you're going to build an hotel, build a office building or an industrial estate, you have to have huge capital. And you would agree with me that quite a number of people cannot afford this. So what options do you have? Getting a vacant land and land flipping, like I said, engaging in agricultural farming. Well, this is not the bone of contention today, but of course we have some properties along that area. So working on farmlands and all that. So like the easiest for any medical doctor who is busy and who doesn't have time for really getting involved in business activities is to actually buy your plots, leave it to appreciate, and then sell it in due course when you would get over 100% ROI. Now, let's have a quick math. The depreciation value of an average brand new car is up to 40% by the end of the second year. I'm sure you agree with me, especially with the bad roads we have in Lagos State. And this number increases to about 60% by the time the car is 3 years. Of course, these statistics vary based on the brand, the mileage, your maintenance culture, and so many other factors. Now, let's compare it to buying a plot of land. Hello?
Okay.
Please, am I
Have you
audible?
removed it?
Please, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
You are.
Please kindly mute other participants. Please mute yourselves, please. Okay, so the depreciation, let's compare this to buying a plot of land in Ibejuleki 3 years ago. Now, the funny thing is that a lot of people are hearing these shouts about Ibejuleki, and everybody's like, please, what's happening in this Ibejuleki? Now, don't be an onlooker, be an action taker, because all these projects that are ongoing that is bringing Ibejuleki to the limelight are coming to completion in few years or in few months, in few years, yes. So this is the time to actually avail yourself the opportunity to own a plot in this area if you have not, or if you do not have a plot in that region already. Because by the time those projects are completed, there's going to be a lot of focus in that area. And of course, the prices of properties there is going to appreciate, like it's going to jump up. So don't be amongst those that will go and buy from those that are buying now. So the whole essence of all this talk is to encourage you to invest now and not delay. Now, so 3 years ago, an average 600 square meter was with a C of holders and certificates of occupancy was sold for about 2.8 million. Last year, the price went up to 3.5 million. And today, honestly, the least price of a land with either an excise portion or a land with certificate of occupancy or governor's consent, the least you can get now is actually 5 million. So imagine somebody that bought into it when it was selling for 2.8 million. This person has made over 90% returns on investment. So I believe that with all this persuasion and talking, you would understand what I'm trying to say. So now, Will Roger says that you don't wait to buy land, you buy land and then you wait. So I'm going to be leaving you with these clips so that you ruminate over it and then take a smart decision. Few minutes. Please, can we see the video?
Yes.
This time,
Can you hear it?
There's an echo.
There is an echo. Okay, few minutes. Let me try to sort that out. Few minutes, please.
But you could be there and with your own eyes witness and participate by investing in Ibeju, Lekki. There in 2001, when a plot of land in Lekki Phase 1 was selling for about 6 million naira. Around this time, VGC was selling below 5 million naira. Fast forward to 2019, a plot in Lekki Phase 1 sells for over 200 million naira, and at VGC it sells for over 100 million naira. You weren't there when a plot of land in Osapa, London, Lekki was selling for 150,000 naira. Now, Osapa, London, Lekki sells for over 80 million naira. You weren't there when a plot of land in Ikoyi was selling for 250,000 naira. Today, Ikoyi is one of the most prestigious office destinations in Nigeria, has the highest land price at about 400 million naira per plot in 2019. But you could be there and with your own eyes witness and participate by investing in Ibeju, Lekki.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello? Please, did you see the video?
Hi. Yeah, I saw it. but it's actually paused down. I saw the video, but it's actually paused down.
Did you hear what the video was saying?
Yes, clearly.
30 years ago, when I first came to Lagos, I stayed on the mainland. And I saw Lagos grow towards the Lekki Epe corridor like a dream. The last houses on the Victoria Island were before the Lekki Phase 1 toll gate around Sanfit bus stop. Now, the fast growing estate in the world, the development is also. I regret that I still don't own my own with my property stands now.
So I hope that you would all take heed. You know, properties in some few people had the foresight about VGC Ikoyi, and their forefathers actually keyed into it. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hi. I can hear you.
Please, can anybody hear me? Okay.
Yes, I can.
So a lot of all right, thank you. So some people had the foresight about VGC Ikoyi, and their forefathers keyed into it. Now their generations are reaping from that insight. So I can only encourage the participants here present to also take action without delay. A lot of activities are ongoing in Ibejuleki corridor, and if you prefer the mainland, of course, properties are also appreciating, because there was a time when Ikorodu used to be a bush, and you can't talk about living in Ikorodu. But you would realize that large expanses of land are being built day in, day out, and large communities are being formed in those areas. So I believe this is the best time for you to actually invest in real estate. So do not delay. On this note, like I said earlier, I have brought in a few of our partners who have properties within the ranges of 1 to 3 million that I believe that quite a number of doctors would be able to afford. And these our partners have plans, or there is an opportunity for you to actually pay over an extended period of time, say 12 months. So I'm going to be calling on Mr. Oluwatobi Martins to give a presentation of the properties or the investment options that he has for us without delay. Mr. Oluwatobi Martins, I hope you can hear me. Hello?
I can hear you.
All right. Please kindly go ahead. I can hear you. Yeah, please kindly share your slide. I'm going to be, I'll post my own slide now, and you can share your slide and speak with the audience. Thank you very much, sir. All right.
Yeah, Dr. Ibikula, I have to give it to you. You have really tried. Thank you so much for enlightening everybody. And doctors are next to God. I used to appreciate them because they are partners with God. So one of the things that I believe that we can do for them is to be a blessing to them, at least to reciprocate for the great work they are doing. So I am so glad to be part of this. And I'll be sharing my slide immediately without wasting time. I would like to start with the property we have in Ibejuleki, which is Elite Haven. Elite Heaven, can you hear me? Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Elite
Yes, sir,
Heaven,
you are. I can hear you clearly.
it's located in Bogije, in Beguleki, and it's opposite Beechwood Estate. It's one of the places that you can look forward to get a good return on your investment. And the reason is because of the Lekki Free Trade Zone that is we are talking about. We are talking about all that. But Lekki is a gold mine now because of the following things that I've said. I just want to add little. The Dangote refinery is there. The Lekki seaport is there. The Pan-Atlantic University is there. Corona Secondary School, Green Spring School. All these various businesses that has made land in Lekki very expensive. Then those who are very smart can actually invest in them now. Like right now that Dangote refinery is yet take full takeoff. It's yet to take off. The moment it takes off, I believe that land will be much more expensive. Also, in total, it's estimated that this artist will be home to over 2 million people in the next decade. So, just like Dr. Bukule said, I want to say that what are you waiting for with all these things that you are hearing here and there? They are pointers to the fact that when you invest in this part of Lagos, you will get your return. You will get your return on investment in a huge way. I see as title of the place of that estate is government approved petition, and this is the coordinate number I put on the screen. For those who want to check, they can actually write it down. Then they can actually go check. Am I still audible? You can go check to actually find out how it is. Global CFO is in process. Another thing I would like to talk about is what is the experience of the ROI? Now, this place 2 years ago was not opened at all. It was like a forest. It was like a forest, and a lot of people thought that it won't open. But recently, the price starts going up, and it was selling just for 500,000 naira. And right now, the promo price is 3.3 million because it's just like the land in Ekpe. Ekpe was selling for like 40,000, 100,000, 150, but immediately that road was opened from Eleko Junction to Equity Junction. The prices of land went so high. We'll get there. So right now we are selling for 3.3 million as a promo price, and you have the opportunity to spread the money for 6 months. For 6 months. Then I would like to show the video of the place. I would like to show the video of the place so that you can have a view of how the place look like. Am I still audible? Hello?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Can you hear? Is it audible? Is the video audible? Is the video audible?
No, it's not audible.
Okay.
Coscharis Motors, Lakwe Lakes and Golf, Novarimo,
Yes,
Lekki,
Yes.
Corona Secondary School, and Beechwood Estates. Elite Heaven Estate, Bogije, has a government-approved excision as titled, and the plot is selling for 5 million naira. But we are currently running a limited time offer of 3.3 million naira per plot. And guess what? With an initial deposit of 500k, you can secure yourself a plot in this estate. Key into this unique investment opportunity this estate offers. While land is still within your reach, sit back and watch your investment grow.
So I will make this video available to Dr. Ibikule so that those of you that still want to watch the video can still watch the video. But this is the price of the with an initial deposit of 500,000 naira, you can actually key in. Just talk to Dr. Ibikule, she will contact her, and then she will let you know what to do. The actual price is 5 million, and then the promo price for now is 3.2 million. So you can spread for 6 months. 1 to 3 months on this plan is 3.3, while the 1 to 6 months is about 3.6. I will send everything to Dr. Ibikule for those who are interested so that you can have time to look at it very well. Then the allocation, we allocate you after you have completed the payment of the land and the statutory fees. The statutory fees are your survey plan, and then we give registered survey, not a blue copy. Survey is in types. You have the blue copy and you have the red copy. So we give the red copy to people. So statutory fees are in there. The survey registered survey for is 400, the development is 500, and the deed is 100,000. Statutory fee is just 1 million naira. And then once you are able to pay, you can start your building immediately. And when can you start your building? You can start your building after full payment of the plot, survey fee, deed of assignment, development fee, and after the building plan approval has been sought and received from the approval authorities. Because we are estate, we won't just allow anyone to just come and build anything. We have to take approval from town planning. So we will help you to do all that. Those ones are simple things. We'll help you do all that. We can help you achieve all that. Thank you so much. I would like to immediately go to another estate that we have. I would like to go to Ekpe now without wasting time. The estate in Ekpe is called Elevation Garden Phase 1, and it's located in Iragushi town, just behind Yaba College of Technology. Sorry, I'm a bit fast because of time. The strategic location of the Ekpe town gives you the advantages of a great place. You can link every state in Nigeria from Ekpe. These are the things that makes Elevation Garden powerful in Ekpe. Number one, the road network is wonderful. It's okay. From Eleko to Ekpe Junction, as I said, you have a fantastic express road there, which has given value to the price of the land in Ekpe. Secondly, we have universities and polytechnics in Ekpe as we speak right now. And our own Elevation Garden Estate is behind Yaba College of Technology. Yaba College has a campus in Iragushi. The estate is directly behind the school. So Elevation Garden Phase 1 is 100% dry land. I mean, it's not swampy, it's 100% dry land. So you can expect that when you are building your house, or you don't need a raft foundation to build there. The title on Elevation Garden is Red Copy Registered Survey. Red Copy Registered Survey, and we are actually doing the privacy of which is in process as we speak. The survey plan number is displayed and the coordinate number, which can be used to search. So I will send all this to Dr. Ibikule for those who are interested. and you can as well check with your lawyer if you want to. Also, looking at Epe land, you'll be so surprised that it was selling for 500K some few years back, and now we are selling for 1.5. And the reason for selling for 1.5 now, I will say, is because Dr. Bukle just told you now that the level, the height of the land will determine the cost. Because just opposite Elevation Garden estate, we have estate that is selling for 8 million as I speak now. Just put it on. Just what it's selling for 8 million. The difference is CFO. All right. So definitely the reason why you are getting 1.5 is because the land has a red copy registered survey. Once you get a red copy registered survey, the next thing you are getting is our CFO. So right now you can get for 1.5 million at a promo price. But immediately our CFO comes out, we will start selling for 8 million naira. 8 million naira. So you can see the advantage you are getting now. You can see the advantage you are getting now. So if you continue to it now, it will go a long way to help you right now. It will help you. So that's the beauty and benefit of buying land when it is cheap. So I want to say that those of you that are interested, I will send everything to Dr. Ibukule so that you can see. I would like to show the video of the estate so that you can view. You can view it. I hope you are still there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this is Elevation Garden phase.
Okay, we can't hear the video. We can't hear it.
Can you hear the sound?
No, sir, not yet.
Okay. Let me try.
Often find yourself asking why you should invest in Ekpe, the new oil well of Lagos. The strategic location of the gives it the advantages of a gateway city. Ekpe promises to become the residential capital of one of the largest emerging economic centers in West Africa, Ibejuleki. I present to you Elevation Garden, Phase 1. This estate is situated at Iragushi, right behind the Yaba College of Technology, Ekpe campus. It is 100% dry and is a freehold. And what this means is that it is not under government acquisition with a registered survey and CFO in process. This property sells for 2 million naira per plot, but we are running a limited time offer of 1.5 million naira per plot, and with just an initial deposit of 250,000 naira, you can secure yourself a plot in Elevation Garden, Phase 1. What are you waiting for? Call us now and secure this amazing offer.
So you can see also that the land in Ekpe is getting more expensive now, and very soon I'm very sure that after Ibejuleki, it's going to be Ekpe. I can give you that assurance. A lot of people are really trooping to Ekpe now. This is the cost of the land and the payment plan. Not to waste our time, we can see there. I think it's about the promo price is 1.5 million for 500 square meter. You can do 6 months. You can do 12 months. I think the 6 months is 1.6. 12 months is 1.8. So I'll send everything to Dr. Ibukule for those who are interested. The initial deposit is 250,000 naira. So you can actually get a plot for yourself. So allocation comes after you have paid fully, and then you have paid all your statutory fees. Your statutory fees are your survey plan, your survey, your development levy, and then your deed for Epe, I think the survey plan is 350. The survey is 350, development levy is 300, and bid is 100,000 naira. And I tell people that some people always say that, okay, this outreach fee is a bit much, or we don't, that's the, what can you do about it? I tell them that it's better you buy from an estate company, because you have if you have confidence that you can leave your land for as many years as possible. But the reason for all these documents is so that you can your investment can be safe. It's so important you also put this to heart. Now, with an initial deposit of 250,000, you can secure yourself a plot at Elevation Garden Phase 1. So let me quickly move to the third estate, which is Elevation Garden Phase 2. I think it is located in Ikorodu. Elevation Garden Phase 2 is located in Ikorodu. And just like Dr. Ibukule said, that vast number of people right now are living on Ikorodu. So if you are looking for a pocket-friendly investment that guarantees high return, you can take a look at Elevation Garden Phase 2 here in Ikorodu, just opposite Caleb University. Elevation Garden Phase 2 is just opposite Caleb University. And what makes the estate super? What makes the estate super is, number one, Ikorodu is vastly populated now, so you can imagine the level of the level of population we actually give birth to the rise in the cost of the land. Also, just opposite Elevation Garden Phase 2 is Caleb University. Caleb University, one of the popular universities in Ikorodu as we speak, located in Mota. And not too far from there is Lagos State Polytechnic. All right, these are various schools that this bets, that allows that points to the fact that the land very soon be very expensive. And also, I want to also inform you that Imota Rice Mill, as we speak now, there is a rice mill in Imota right now, established by Lagos State government. I think they just did that last year. Then they plan to open it this year. This rice mill is supposed to produce about 2.8 million 50 kg of rice. And you can imagine, am I still audible? Hello,
Yes,
am I still audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can imagine the whole of Lagos, you could buy rice. You can imagine the whole of Ogun State outside Lagos to buy rice, because the rice they'll be producing is the same quality with the rice we import from other countries. So the Imota Rice Mill is one of the very strong industry, economic power that will make land to become expensive in Elevation Garden. Go to Elevation Garden and either build an hostel for students, or they can build a relaxation center, rice there. So definitely know that anywhere, just like Downfield Binary in Lekki, anywhere rice is sold, just like California market in Mushin there, you can imagine the type of people that will come in there. That's the reason the government is presently doing Fort Mainland Bridge. They are constructing Fort Mainland Bridge now, that's going to land in Ikorodu as we speak, just to give way for the heavy traffic that will be coming in because of the rice mill. Elevation Garden is also 100% dry land, and the road network is very fantastic. The Elevation Garden Phase 2 also has a red copy registered survey, and the CFO is a process as we speak also. It's a global CFO, and it will take a little time, but by God's grace, we are working seriously on it, because when we have CFO on a property, we get more value and we get more money. So as a real estate company, CFO is one of those titles that gives us much value now, that everybody is pursuing it to ensure that we get it. But once we get it, we cannot no longer be selling at the price we are selling now. We are working seriously to get it out by God's grace. The plan number is on the screen, and then also you can also look at the ROI too. The land was selling for about 2 years ago, but now it's now 1 million naira as we speak. It's now 1 million naira as we speak. So definitely, I am very sure that once the rice mill starts, the promo price is 1 million now. All right, once the rice mill starts, we will be forced. We have no choice to increase the price. Right now, people can still buy it at promo price of 1 million. As we speak, you can buy it at a promo price of 1 million. The actual price is 1.5, and I think we have increased it as we speak, because I think this 1 million promo price stops on the 28th. Okay, I mean that will be Monday. By Tuesday, the price of the land will increase. The land use, you can either use it for residential and commercial. Or commercial. This is the video of the site which I want you to see.
Hello, smart investors. If you are looking for a real estate investment with high returns, Elevation Garden Phase 2 is your best option. Located in Shalabo Issue, opposite
we can hear the sound.
University, Ikorodu, Lagos. This estate is located in a fast developing neighborhood with the presence of several companies and educational institutions. This positioning guarantees you maximum high returns on your real estate investments. Elevation Garden Phase 2 is 100% dry land with a registered survey and COO in process. This property is selling for 1.5 million naira, but we are currently running a limited time offer of just 1 million naira. And with an initial deposit of 200,000 naira, you can buy yourself a property that gives you peace of mind right here in Elevation Garden Phase 2. What are you waiting for? You don't want to miss this limited.
Yeah, I hope the video is clear enough. Are we still there?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, the video was clear.
Okay. So I'm just trying to see the time. So we have seen the environment of the estate, dry land, and this is the price of the land. This is the price of the land, the cost of the land, the payment plan. So with 200,000 initial deposit, we can actually become one of the landlords in Elevation Garden Phase 2. We can spread the balance for 6 months, for 12 months. And if you are spreading the balance, the payment plan is already on the screen. So I will send it to Dr. Ibikunle. So those who are interested, actually, he will send to you, and then you can check from there. But I would like to say that all our estates are hot estates. And I can assure that everyone who visit the estate for inspection, they buy immediately. But they are located not too far from the expressway, and their roads are superb. Their road network is fantastically okay. So when can you start the building? Just as I said earlier on, after your full payments for the plot, survey fee, deed of assignment, developmental fee is paid, and then you get plan approval, which you can also get from appropriate authorities. You can start your building immediately. So now I've shown the 3 estate thing. If anyone asks questions, maybe you could ask now before I leave the stage for my honorable doctor to continue. I would just want to assure.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Kindly allow Mr. Adedayo to quickly do his presentation, and then we'll take
questions.
That'll
be fine. That'll be fine.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for the beautiful presentation. Right. So I believe so much that with Mr. Martin's presentation, you would be motivated to actually act immediately, because imagine the land in Ikorodu was selling for 200,000 naira just 3 years ago, and presently it's selling for 1 million naira. That's over 400% returns on investment. Imagine somebody who keyed into it when it was selling for 200,000 naira. So I'm going to be imploring you, because of course a lot of people might not key into it, but some people will key into it. Those that are keying into it will probably sell to those that didn't key into it. So without delaying, I'm going to be calling on Mr. Adedayo to give us his presentation on Queen's Garden Estates in Mowe. This property particularly has certificate of occupancy, and he's going to tell us how the prices have increased over time. Mr. Adedayo, please, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
Hello?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So So I'm to share your slide. Let me do that quickly.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Hello?
Hello, yeah, we can hear you,
Hello, good
sir.
evening, everybody.
Yeah, good evening. So, Mr. Martins, please, can you kindly stop sharing your slide? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Mr. Martins, please, can you stop sharing your slide? Okay, thank you. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can. Thank you.
All right. So please go ahead.
All right. Good evening, everybody. I'm going to make this as brief as possible because I'm actually on an inspection right now. So I just had to stop the whole thing and then. All right. Good evening. My name is Adedayo Arograde. I'm the head marketing Landmark Corporate Wholesale Limited. And then what I've actually brought to you is the location is Mowe Ofada. And I guess everybody has actually been speaking about Bejuleki and Ekpe plus Ikorodu, which are actually the fast selling locations in real estate business. So I'm going to be a little bit diverting a little bit from the island stroke Ekpe axis down to Mowe Ofada, which is a Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Now, Queen's Garden Estate is actually one of the most prominent estates you can ever find because it's actually located along Mowe Ofada, Shagam Interchange down to Akbalanto. So you can actually come in through the Mowe bus stop, which the road is actually on construction right about now, or you go through the Shagam Interchange where we have international breweries, where we have Nestle Foods, Olam Oil, and then the Gold Refinery and Eternal PLC. So basically, let me just make it a little bit. The price of the land is actually going for 2 million naira, and then 4 years ago we were selling it for 650,000 naira. So from 650,000 naira 4 years ago, it appreciated down to 900,000 naira, down to 1.2, then later to 1.5. And currently we're selling the plot of land for 2 million naira, which is actually a little bit lesser than every other estate around the Mowe Ofada axis. So sorry, can I get the next slide, please?
Okay.
All right, fine. Queen's Park Estates actually has a phase 1 and phase 2. Basically, the phase 1 is sold out, and the last pipe we sold, the phase 1 was 3.5 million naira. Then we also have, I'm going to digress a little bit because we have the Queen's Park Estate in two folds. Queen's Park Estate actually comes with land and then it comes with the homes. So briefly, let me just describe the land first of all, then I'll go back to the homes. Now, for the Queen's Park Estate, like I said earlier on, we're selling it for 2 million naira. That's phase 2, right about now. Now, from 4 years ago down till 2022, it has been appreciating. And then what we have in the estates are actually good road networks, gated and secured environments, perimeter fencing, paved roads and drainage, sports corridors, stroke, recreational centers, and then we also have shopping centers too for the people that are buying for commercial purposes. So we have street lights, portable water supply, and also security systems, which comes with CCTV right from the gatehouse down to your residence as it may, because for every light pole that is there, there's a CCTV camera that's actually monitoring your movements outside and inwards. So as you can see in the slides, you see the roads are well tarred, and then the buildings at your back actually Queen's Homes, which I'm going to talk about later. So like I rightly said, the estate actually has a global C of O. So there's no point for you to actually thinking about looking for an estate that has a survey or probably an excision. We already made an amendment for the global C of O, which I'm going to send the coordinate numbers to this platform, and everybody can actually go through it. So Queen's Home is actually located, like I said earlier on, at Muwafada by Shagam Interchange. It's actually a perfect area for your investment and return on investment. Currently, as I speak, at the phase 1, we have over 80 residents right about now. With they are residing there, so they have their businesses around Muwafada, and some of them are actually working at Alausa Secretariat. Now, if you recall, or probably if you actually applied the road, Lagos-Ibadan Expressway has actually undergone some significant constructions, which has actually yielded into people migrating from Lagos State down to Mowe axis for residents. Most of them buy their properties, they buy lands, and they build their houses there. Because from there to Lagos State Alausa is about 45 minutes drive without the traffic and all this construction that is going on. So in like 2 or 3 years from now, the road is actually going to be in total 100% completion. So you don't have any worries about the distance and everything. Now, let me now speak on the benefits on Queen's Park Estate. Queen's Park Estate is actually a gateway for you to actually get access to every other state outside Lagos. Because if you actually travel out of Lagos, we know that there's actually a particular route that you take, that's Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. For you to get out to Ibadan, for you to get out to Ijebu-Ode, down to Benin, Ore, Ondo, Ekiti, Oshogbo, and the rest. So for those people that are actually looking at something outside Lagos State that they actually want to buy, either reside or even rent out, Queen's Park Estate is actually the best estate for you to pick on right about now. And one thing we do here in Queen's Park Estate, we don't just limit it to just bare land. We build, we resell, and then we also encourage our clients to also come around to build too. And then we provide transformers and we light up the place once you actually erect your building. Can I move on to the next slide, please? All right, fine. Let me just run a short video to cap everything I've said so far on Queen's Park Estate, Muwafada.
It's not to buy the land and wait. That's
Hello. Hello.
Hi, I can hear.
Okay, fine. It's actually not playing. Hello.
Probably a network.
Yeah, I guess so. Hello. Hello.
Hi, yeah.
Okay. I don't really know what's happening. Probably slides. I guess it's network anyway.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I think you can continue the presentation if you still have the
Okay.
slide. Even
Okay,
me to
fine.
share the slide.
All right then. Okay, fine. Now let me just move on to Queen's Homes. Now, basically, what we've done over the years was just to create an impression. We don't leave our properties as bare land. All we do is we create a gatehouse, perimeter fencing, a proper title document, which is like governor's consent or COO, which can be verified at Lands and Housing, at Lagos State or Lands and Housing, any of the states. Now, currently, what we did was to create something for our clients, our esteemed clients, because we understand the fact that a whole lot of them buy to build, and then while some buy for speculative reasons. Now, we actually designed something we called Queen's Homes Fada. Now, it comes in bungalows, semi-detached, and then terraces. Now, let me just give you an insight on what we have in Queen's Home. Now, we have a one bedroom studio apartment with a room, dining room, kitchen, and a sitting room, and also visitor's toilets with a room with a toilet with the room, toilet and bathroom with the room. Now, Queen's Home Mobile Fada one bed is actually going for.
Hello, Mr. Adebayo. We can't hear you.
Okay, fine. I thought she wanted to come online. All right, fine. I said the Queen's Home Father, the 1-room bed. We actually did something. We actually made an instrumental payment for civil servants and people that actually want to spread their payments. Now, for the Queen's Home Father, 1 bed is actually going for 9 million naira outright purchase. So if you want to spread it for 0 to 6 months, it's 9 million naira. From 6 months to 12 months, it's going for 9.250 million naira. For 12 to 18 months, it's going for 9.5 million naira. And for 18 to 24 months, it's going for 9.750 million naira. Now, for the 2-bed Queen's Home apartments, the outright payment is 12.5 million naira. From 0 to 6 months, 6-month plan is actually going for 12.5 million naira also. And for 6 to 12 months, it's like a year. Hello.
Please, do you have like 2 minutes more so that we can round up, please?
Okay, fine. Yeah, let me just round up. So for the 12 to 18 months, it's like 13.5 million naira. That's for the 2-bedroom. So for the 3-bedroom, it's going for 16 million naira outright buy. And for 6 months, it's going for 16.250 million naira. For the 12 months, it's going for the 18 months, it's going for 16.5 million naira. And for 24 months, it's going for 16.7 million naira. Now, basically, all these payments are actually very flexible and they are slightly negotiable depending on the buyer and then the interest in buying the properties. Now, a prototype of the buildings and the videos will be sent to to the group and then can be shared all around. Like I said, the properties actually has a title document of C of O, global as in global C of O. So we're actually looking forward to people coming around to invest. So you can come in through this via this link. We run our inspections 5 days, 6 days in a week. That's 9 a.m. in the morning. So whenever you want to come around. So our office address and everything that will be communicated to you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Adedayo. Okay, so I'm sorry once again for these network issues.
No problem.
You would agree with me that these opportunities are actually unbeatable. And I was going to say on one of my slides that investing in real estate is actually not for everybody. It's for only the few group of people that have foresight, that are ready to be disciplined, and engage in delayed gratification. So if you cannot, decide that I really want to do this and I'm going to squeeze myself to ensure that I get it done, then investment in real estate is absolutely not for you. So without much ado, I'm going to be taking questions. You can type in your questions in the chat box or you unmute yourself and ask your questions if you have any. I think quite a number of our participants are also watching the live stream on Facebook. So if you have any questions here, kindly go ahead to ask your questions. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Please, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
So am I assuming that nobody has a question? Will I be correct to make that assumption? Okay. So a few minutes, please. So yeah, I believe we would have picked 1 or 2 things from this session, and it's going to be a webinar series, and I would want to congratulate you for being a part of this session. And also I would like to appreciate Mr. Adedayo and Mr. Martins Oluwatobi for taking out time to join us in this session. And also to everybody who took out time to be a part of this session, I say a big thank you. We look forward to taking you through your journey in real estate investment. Kindly feel free to contact us through any of these numbers on your screen. I will be assuming that there are no questions, and we're going to be rounding up this session. Thank you very much, and do have a blessed week ahead.
You too. Thank you very much.
Yeah.